Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So we're looking at the trajectory of gold today after it's hitting potentially another record high at the 2350 area. We saw a slight pullback yesterday in the early Asian session where we set another record high, but since then we're just creeping up for another few dollars to the upside. So 2300 has really been eclipsed. We're looking at 2400 as the next psychological level, especially after the NFP data seemed to be ignored, especially with such a good, strong growth jobs numbers at 303,000 new jobs being added on Friday. But we've got the all-important CPI data coming out tomorrow where inflation is expected to drop slightly, but not really too much enough for the Fed to start cutting rates apparently in its next meeting in, well, not so long to go, sorry. So if we just take a look at gold in the near term, then just got it on the 4-hour chart because I just want to show you this bearish divergence emerging on the RSI. And obviously, as you can see here, this is a long-term divergence because we can even pull this back even further to here where gold has been really starting to push higher and possibly potentially making more of a move to the upside. And as you can see here, it's just continuously pushing higher in the near term at least. So we just zoom in at the moment. As I said, we just hit this slight spike here above the 2350 area, but that was just looks like a false break at the moment, and we're just waiting to see if these nice bullish candlesticks are going to start moving higher and higher. As I said, 2400 not so far away. If we just mark it out here on the chart, looking at about $50, just over $50, which in reality isn't really too much of a big move, especially what we've seen in the last few months from the yellow metal. So CPI data coming, NFP data been and gone, obviously still tensions in the Middle East and with prices precariously possibly starting to move higher. How far can gold go? But will there be a shake-up in tomorrow's CPI event? Well, that will obviously let you know. Just want to touch on US oil as well, WTI, West Texas Intermediate, because at the start of the week, we saw this weekend gap appear, just falling a few dollars to the downside. But since then, we've had a nice trajectory because a lot of economists are pretty much pricing in that the $100 handle will be broken or will be tested at least by the end of the quarter. So not too far to go, just under $15 in fact. So with OPEC really calling the shots here for the trajectory the path of oil, and also with continuous tensions in the Middle East. We have the Russia-Ukraine conflict still ongoing. Will there be another move to the upside for oil? As you can see here, we'll just pull this back. This is on the 4-hour chart. Since the end of the last year, we've just seen this slight trajectory starting to move higher and higher. It hasn't really slowed down. Not really too many corrections as well. You could just say there's a bit of a swing low here, but since then we're just moving higher and higher steadily and just getting more and more to the upside there. So we are looking at divergences on RSIs, on MACDs, on stochastics and stuff like that, but it just seems to be pretty much ignored because at the moment we're just really seeing fundamental news starting to drive the yellow metal and the black gold, that is oil. So just keep an eye out on all the big fundamental news events if you are trading these commodities, and obviously we'll bring you all the latest in the news as well as it happens. So stick with us, stay ahead, trade responsibly, and we'll speak again next time around. Bye for now.